Hey everybody, lots of light, love, and rainbows coming your way. I have crystals on my windowsill, so when the light hits perfect, they cast all over the room and just bring me so much joy. The little things in life. But I want to read you something I wrote which may help put things into perspective. Now you might think initially, this woman is nuts, but after I explain further, it might make sense. Our adult sons and daughters are better matched for other parents, and other people's children are better matched for us. We raise our children with very little experience from what we've learned within our own birth family structures. After they move on, we have all of that experience to lean on. We have new experience, new understanding. We say, oh, I would have done it different, etc., etc., etc. We do it different with our own grandkids. We don't have to discipline them or do all the heavy, etc. We've gained more wisdom. We're different people, which makes us even more valuable to someone else. So as our adult sons and daughters disconnect and move on, you're still in your house, and let's just say your neighbor moves and a young couple moves in, the same age as your adult son and daughter, and they bring along with them their own children. So there's a new family living next door, and maybe you go say hi, because that's what good neighbors do, and you give them a welcome to the neighborhood gathering, and or you just get to know each other over time, and you don't know their backstory. You don't know if the son is disconnected from his dad or the daughter is disconnected from her mom. You don't know their story, so therefore you all start fresh. And to this young couple and their kids, you're the bee's knees. You're the cool neighbor. You're the grandma next door. I know that because when I lived in my house and raised my daughter, we had a neighbor named Carol, and she was a godsend. She was a blessing. She was an angel in disguise. Absolutely loved her. And my kids loved her as well. She was just one of the most wonderful people. She loved them. She was an extra grandma to them and this and that. And that's what we are to someone else. So here you are establishing a new relationship with young adults, and they think you're the best, while your children are telling everyone in the world you're the worst. And I think that's what it comes down to, is that we've done all the heavy, we've done all the discipline, we've done the hard work with our children. So someone else out there, their neighbors, can make a difference in the lives of our children after they leave our nest. They'll say, oh, I have the best neighbors in the world. Why? Because their neighbors didn't have to parent them. They didn't have to do the disciplining. They didn't have to do the heavy. They didn't have to pay the fines and bail them out of situations they got themselves stuck in. So your life is not over when your children leave. You are of use to one of the 8.7 billion people on this earth. Another thing you can do is you can go volunteer. You could teach classes if you have a skill. You can be of use to other neighbors who are older and need your help, maybe whose children aren't around because their children disconnected. So think of the elderly person in the neighborhood that can't cut her grass. You can be, if you are of sound body, you can walk over there or even sit and have a cup of coffee with her or him. There's always a veteran in the neighborhood that needs help. So go and do that. Don't stop living because your children say that your life is over. It might be over in their eyes, but other people certainly appreciate me and could certainly use my help. So there you go. Other people's kids, enjoy them. That's all there is to it. Not only that, you can be the voice of reason and kind of encourage them over time. After you get to know them and they trust you, you can say, so where are your parents? Are they around? And initially, if someone is disconnected from their parents, you'll know, and you can plant seeds. That's all there is to it. And I will be back.